Good morning, today is day one in getting my advanced open water scuba PADI. But first, here's the bits of traveling they don't tell you about. So I've had a horrible couple of days. I'll spare you the details, but I had an issue which caused me to take Imodium a couple of days later. So I've had that for 4 days now, been on Imodium for 2. But I didn't monitor my dehydration as a result of it, and then got heat stroke 2 days ago. Ended up with a searing headache for 15 hours straight. Was like knocked out, my brain shut down at 8 PM. Then I woke up again at 11 AM the next day, so I had like a 15-hour sleep. And then even after that sleep, I felt a bit spacey yesterday. It wasn't really a proper day. But with the Imodium in me this morning after an 8-hour sleep, I'm feeling pretty much normal, bit of pain behind the eyes. And I've also got like, I know I'm a walking sick note, like swollen lymph nodes under my armpit, like from folliculitis or something, from the wetsuit. So I've obviously caught something, and then it's just a bit sore under my armpit, so I'm gonna wear a t-shirt underneath today and then go to the pharmacy after. But yeah, it's not all fun and games in the sun. Anyway, so advanced PADI means that we're learning to dive down to 30 meters. So already I'm cleared to dive down, fun dive down to 18 meters. Now I need to show a few more skills and prove that I'm fully competent to go all the way down to 30 meters. So that's what we're gonna be cracking on with today, and I'll see you on the boat.
Oh, it's Dennis. Hello, yeah. How you doing?
Yeah. Good.
Kit's all prepped and checked now, and I'm feeling better, a bit better, feeling hydrated. And they say athletes have to perform when they're at their best, and warriors have to perform when they're at their worst. So I'm definitely closer to the warrior today, but no, I'm feeling fit, ready to go. So let's get out there and smash it today.
Maximum depth is 36 meters. All we have to do is we need to stay on this part. We are going to use this rope for descent and ascent. Well, we will have like less time because it's deep. Okay, and then we do a lot of things as well.
How deep are we going on this one?
30.
We're going to 30?
Yes, we will touch down to 30.
Okay.
30, 31. Okay, what's the color underwater? Not like here, okay? What you've seen underwater, then that's what you put there.
Is this a good time to tell you I'm colorblind?
Yes.
Cool, so I'm diving with Eric all day today, so you're doing your advanced as well. But
Yeah.
already how many dives?
65.
65 dives, so I'm a little bit behind on experience.
65 dives.
So yeah, that was my first time at 30 meters, but you had done it before, illegally. And yeah, so we did like a color perception test at the bottom, and then did like a numbers game just to check that we were thinking clearly down at 30 meters. Hovered there for about 5 minutes. And then once we were like at 2 minutes on the no decompression limit, we started to head up again through this lovely shipwreck. We were like just nipped out again. And here we are back at the top, alive to tell the tale. Yeah. Some nice coral towards the top of that as well, wasn't there? So we're just moving on now before before lunch, get in the water again, and then we're going to eat after that. So that's a wonderful lunch knockback now, and on that second dive of the day we went down to about 18-20 meters. We both had different tasks, sort of competencies we had to show. Mine was looking for hazards and points of interest, and the other two, once we were the furthest point away, had to work out where we were and try and find the rope on the way back up again. And Jesse had my camera for all of that, so that's why I got loads of good footage of me and not carrying it myself. And I had a little practice using the spare oxygen at the 5 meter stop. So you obviously have to do your safety stop at 5 meters to decompress, but I was running a little bit low, so I just had a little practice using that oxygen before ascending that final 5 meters. Good morning. It is the second and final day of my advanced open water. So to give a quick recap of yesterday, in total we've got to do 5 kind of modules in order to pass the advanced open water, and we completed 3 of those on 3 dives yesterday. So the ones we've done so far are we did obviously wreck diving, deep diving, and then navigation. So we went down to 30 meters as you saw in that first dive. Then in that final dive, which I didn't film, we had to do 2 separate navigation tasks. The first of which was a reciprocal line of just going out and back, measuring our kick cycles and working out how far we'd gone. And the second one was like a square, so using the same unit of measurement, taking one bearing, then 90-degree right, 90-degree right again, 90-degree right again to complete the square and end up where you started off. So both of them were successful. And wreck diving as well. Obviously in the open water itself we did a couple of wreck dives already, so nice and comfortable doing that. So today we've got 2 modules remaining. One of them is peak performance buoyancy, so we're going to be doing that in the final dive of the day, and that's essentially just making sure that we're highly skilled in our buoyancy. Obviously we've got adequate buoyancy skills to get us to where we are now, but just like topping up those skill levels at the end of the day so that our instructors are happy to sign us off. And then digital imaging as well, so I'm going to be doing that on the first dive of today, and that is just proving that you can take nice pictures underwater. You have to do kind of like a near shot, a static shot, and a stationary shot or something like that. So as you've probably picked up at this point, all the wrecks in Coron and in this area of the Philippines are Japanese ships that were sunk in the Second World War by Americans, either American submarines or American planes. And so the first dive of today is called Okikawa Maru, and that is the largest shipwreck in Coron, in the area. So total length of 160 meters, and the shipwreck starts at 10 meters depth and goes to a total depth of 26 meters. So that's where we're going to be taking our pictures. So without further ado, let's get in the water.
So that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.